Okay, so we're going to see okay, so we're going to see if we still have our multicast routes added here. Okay, we have it here, and let's see for our motor machine. Okay, we still have it here too, so we can try to see if the communication is well established. Okay, fine. Okay, great. So right now we're going to run our SOMEIP protocol. Okay, our SOMEIP protocol is running successfully. Okay, here we have all the stuff, all the starting stuff here. We can see that some events have been registered and so on. But let me make something clear, guys. This is just a virtual test, all right? Usually we make all these tests with the real materials, right? So this here we are only using like a virtual machine to represent one issue, and our local machine, the Windows machine, to represent another issue. So yeah. um, I cannot make the test with the real materials right now, and I need another camera to film everything. It's something much more complicated. So here with the with all we can do here, how to say, we will highlight one aspect we talked about, the service-oriented aspect, right? So here we can see that the SOMEIP protocol is still running, right? But we have nothing. We have nothing showed on the interface on the of the protocol running, right? We have nothing. So that's the part where the service-oriented aspect is helping. That means that if if no ECU is requesting any information from another ECU, the bandwidth is clear. I mean, there is no communication on it, so other applications can use that feature, that benefits to run its process or something else. So that's the important part here. Uh, I think if you guys are interested in knowing more about this, about protocols used in vehicle architecture, or about general things in automotive industry, I think you can contact me later so that we can have a thorough discussion about it, right? So here we don't have, yeah, uh, we cannot explain everything here. We're also running out of time and so on. So I think you guys can contact me so that we can discuss quietly and yeah, make everything you guys want to know clear. So that's it. So here we have this aspect, the service-oriented aspect that we can see here. We need to we need to have an issue requesting any information before we can see a communication established. So how? Let me show you. Let me introduce a software that we use here. We usually use to test the SOMEIP functionalities here in our company. So it's called TT Workbench. You guys can see you guys can see this window, right? So this is actually the software I'm talking about. It's called TT Workbench. So it's called TT Workbench, and here we can test our SOMEIP functionalities. We can also test, for example, other protocols such as the TCP/IP stack. We can also test the different functionalities here. So how can we do that? Mm, okay, so our SOMEIP protocol is still running, right? And we want to test the different functionalities of our SOMEIP protocol. So we can come here. Okay, here we have all the function. Oh, sorry. So for our SOMEIP implementation here, we can run up to 144 test cases, right, to test the different functionalities of our SOMEIP implementation, our SOMEIP protocol. So we don't have time to test all of this because it will take time. So we run only a few of them and see how it appears at the SOMEIP interface there. Okay. Mm, okay. So for example, let me run this which test case, which for example, let me run the client service activate test case here, and we will see what's going on at our issue there. So right now our issue is running smoothly, right? And then we run it. So you guys can see the communication established here while we are testing. So this software is acting as another ECU, right? That is establishing a communication with this issue here, right? So actually we are testing the functionalities that this issue has, right? Our SOMEIP functionalities on this issue. So this is why we call this one the server and this one the client. Actually, we have a term that we use here in our company, not only in our company but in the automotive industry. That it's that the 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 device we're going to test, we call it the device under test, the DUT. So here is our DUT and here is our server, right? So we can see that our test case pass, all right, passed successfully. Okay, we can test another functionality. Which one? For example, this one. Let me check here. We can see that our SOMEIP protocol is still running as at the beginning, right? There is no communication, so the bandwidth is free for use for other applications. That's one of the benefits. But we cannot go through all the other benefits here. As I said, uh, we need to establish something much bigger to do that. Like we need to bring some ECUs and make the appropriate connection between them and so on with the wires and so on. So that's it. I think you guys can contact me later to know more about it if you guys are interested. So, okay, let us test, for example, this one. Okay, so you guys can see here. So it was fast, this one. So the test has passed, right? Another one, this passed too. So here, this software allows us to verify if our protocol is compliant with the corresponding standards. Because in automotive industry, not only in automotive industry, but I think in all the other industries. But in automotive industry specifically, we have some organizations that are committed to defining standards for the different technologies we use in vehicles. So when we're using, for example, this protocol, we need to be sure that it's compliant with the corresponding standards. So this software allows us to do that. Okay, so it's really important. It's a licensed software. We're paying for it. I don't know if there's a free version. I don't know, but yeah. So that's it. That's how we can see all the functionalities of the SOMEIP implementation here, and we can see if our implementation is fully compliant with the standards, the applicable standards in the automotive industry. So guys, I think that's all. That's the service-oriented aspect I wanted to highlight here. I hope you guys enjoyed this practical example. I know I didn't show too much, but I cannot show everything, guys. So yeah, that's it. If you guys are interested in knowing more about it, you guys can contact me. You have my LinkedIn, you have my email address. So bye bye, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed.